Okay. So last class we discussed about like not even anything. It's for reporting perspective. So we should know about what type of like what is a data set and what is a data source and what type of reports you are going to create. That all
Mm-hmm.
three concepts you should supposed to aware. So in this
Okay.
like not even SSRS, Tableau, Power BI, Spotfire, ClickView, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, so you are very familiar with the data source and data sets, right? See, one thing I just
Yes.
want to tell you, Abdul,
Mm-hmm.
SSRS, Tableau. See, whatever you learned in a SQL Server,
Mm-hmm.
SSIS, it's a core technical things. Like you should know about all SQL Server, like all technology, technical prospects. But from SSRS, from
Mm-hmm.
reporting side, no need to worry about any technical, no need to write a single code.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everything is
Mm-hmm.
like a drag and drop. So whatever I'm explaining now onwards, you should be
Mm-hmm.
aware
Mm-hmm.
what properties I'm using, where I'm
Mm-hmm.
using, how I'm using. You
Okay.
should know about that. You should remember that. That would be fine, more than enough. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So we discussed about parameterized report, which means if you pass any value, so then
Mm-hmm.
it will generate the reports. So let's see the remaining concepts. In this today's session, we are going to cover about uh, cascaded reports
Mm-hmm.
and drill down
Drill down
reports
reports. Mm-hmm.
and drill drill through reports. Okay. See, Abdul, one thing I'll tell you, all three reports which you're it's very familiar and you're daily using in your regular timings in your regular generation. Like you're very familiar with the applications. Like any if you want to book IRCTC, if you want to go with the Go IBBO, so all these
Mm-hmm.
things are not very familiar. Like so,
Mm-hmm.
whatever I'm explaining now, these three reports. So just
Mm-hmm.
assume that manner. Okay, just
Mm-hmm.
assume in that manner. Like you can convert that examples in that manner. Huh?
Mm.
Okay.
In a real-time example.
Exactly. So let me
Mm-hmm.
take the session three today. I just yesterday I about to created everything, but you are not there, so then I just stopped it. So let's create today. I just created all
Mm-hmm.
the tables. So
Mm-hmm.
let's see. It's I just created a table called global GDP rate. So
Okay.
which means you have a
Mm-hmm.
region under which region
Mm-hmm.
what is the countries and what is the
Mm-hmm.
GDP rate. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, one thing. So if anyone customer ask you to give the
Mm-hmm.
report, if you want to present something, you are presenting some like a big conference, UNO. So you are so you no need to display everything to the customer. So which
Mm-hmm.
means if they when they ask anything, hey, I want to see the African countries GDP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to see
Mm-hmm.
the African countries GDP. So you can just drop down list. You can just select the Africa. Under that,
Mm-hmm.
you can just select the any country. Got it. So no need to.
Yes.
That's what I'm using. You no need to select all the things. How to achieve
Mm-hmm.
this? Let's see. Let's
Mm-hmm.
create a table. Let's create a report. Then we can see that.
Mm-hmm.
So as I told you before, there is no technical aspects here. Just
Mm-hmm.
remember what property I'm using and how I'm using that property. That's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The report
Okay.
I am going to create, it would be a cascade report.
Now the report which I'm creating, it's a cascaded report. Have you
Okay,
know about
cascade.
that?
No, I don't have any idea.
Okay. Okay, let's see that cascaded. Why? What is the difference? Why cascaded names comes like how it is using? We'll see that. First
Okay.
step. If you are creating report, first step. What is your first step? You have to create the data source. Got it.
Correct. Correct.
So
Yes.
already have a data source. I'll just use embedded data source, which means a shared data source, which I have already there. Server
Mm-hmm.
name, I create, then create the data set. So let me rename this DS1. So
Mm-hmm.
let me add data set. What is this global data? Which means you already there. You already created some table. Okay, I don't want that table. I'll create a new data set. Let me use the same data source. Query designer.
Mm-hmm.
So let me add the tables. What is my table name? Global GDP rate.
Mm-hmm.
Global GDP rate. Okay, I'll add it. I'll close it. So I'll just select the columns. This is my table. Okay. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
press OK. I just check the fields. These are the three fields. I'll press OK.
Mm-hmm.
Let me rename this.
Okay.
Global GDP
Mm-hmm.
rate. Table name. Fine. So let's create a one table report. Insert. So now you are created all data source and data sets. Just drag which type of report. I'll take a simple table report which represent in the table format. Region, country,
Mm-hmm.
GD. Got it? This is a simple sample
Okay.
report.
Okay. In
So
data set, we make all three fields: region, country, and GDP.
correct.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm not using any cascaded. I'm not using any filters. I'm just created a simple report. So which is giving all the result. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want
Okay.
this. I want to generate it. And one more thing, before going to explain this, you can report if you want to frame it very nicely means you can create it,
Mm-hmm.
Abdul. You can right click this text box. You have an option called text box properties.
Mm-hmm.
You have font
Mm-hmm.
and you have color.
Mm-hmm.
Here you can use a different color, whatever color you want, you can use it. And
Mm-hmm.
let me take blue
Mm-hmm.
and let me increase the size. If this is header, I'll press OK. So like the same thing, text box properties, font 20, black alignment. Okay, and again this text box properties, font 20, black. This is underline. I just want the background color. You have a border, you have visibility,
Mm-hmm.
you have alignment, font. There could be one background thing I could to sort it. Okay, first see this font. Okay, I press OK. So
Mm-hmm.
now I just created a report. Like let me drag this to. Okay, so if I go preview, See, I'm just getting report like this. So now
Mm-hmm.
I don't want all these functionalities. If I pass the parameter like the region equal to this, then only I should supposed
Mm-hmm.
to display. So I think we
Correct.
discussed already this. You can just use where region equal to at the rate. This is called parameterized report we discussed in the last class. So
Mm-hmm.
if you put region, your parameter automatically got created. Okay. So if I just use preview, see you will not get report. You have to use region. So which means you have if you type NA, if I press view report, see I got this. Got it? So
Okay.
I don't want to give manual entry here. I just want to go with drop down list. So you can go to the parameters.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to the available values.
Mm-hmm.
So you have an option called get values from query itself, which means if you drop down list, so what are the values I have in this table? What are the regions I have in this table? Select region from global
Global.
GDP rate. So what are the regions you have? NA, North
North
America,
Asia,
South
South
America,
Asia.
Asia, Africa, NZ.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
I don't want duplicate. I want distinct values. You can use put distinct clause.
Mm-hmm.
So I got this. I want to display
Yes.
this from my in the report means see this is another this is another what I can do another option. Last class we just discussed like this specify the value add you added 1 2 like this in the last session.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to add this. I just want to directly get the values from the query means what you can do means you have to create another data set. Just observe what I'm doing here clearly. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
just create a new data set which name called region
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just write the query whatever I just write this you write global select distinct region. So I'll just use that query here fields region. Then I'll go to the see I just created another data set Abdul which fetch only regions distinct regions. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you're not getting any point, let me know. You can ask me. So I just created data set. Why I created data set means another data set means I just open this. So available values, you have an option get values from directly from query. So
Mm-hmm.
just I'll just use this option. See, it's
Mm-hmm.
asking give the data set. Like if you design any data set, na drop down list, you already created this data set, you can drop this. You
Mm-hmm.
can choose this. Which means you understanding why I given this data set. What is the
To
use of
display.
to display the only regions? See, this is the thing like reporting perspective. Whatever you want
Mm-hmm.
to display, like either biryani you just did, either paratha you did, whatever it is. First you have to cook that, then you can display.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, whatever you want to use in the report, first you have to prepare that in the data sets. Then you can use it. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
So then I just use the field region. I'll press OK. Then I can go to the preview.
Mm-hmm.
See, I have a region, all this, whatever I have Africa and whatever there in my query, it's giving all these things. Okay.
Okay.
So if I just use Africa, if I just use view report, I'm getting this. If I use ANZ, if I use view report, I'm getting. But one more thing, even another customized option, I don't want all the countries from the region. Suppose if I just use NA, I don't want all the countries GDP. I want particular country even in that drop down. Okay. So what you can do, any idea? So I just now I created region drop down. I want to create the country drop down. Same thing. So in any idea how to create that? The same
To
way
make
which we created country
another data
region,
set.
right? Yes, we can good. We can create another data set.
Another data set with the name of country.
I just created. So I'll copy this. I'll create another data set. That's it. So I think you are very much pretty aware of these things. So this is fine. You are on track. First of all, COUNTRY country. I just created embedded. I just use the data set. Whatever I just created the query in a simple query. See, in even complex reports, Abdul, in real time also, people use like this only simple queries. So they don't want to, no need to worry about all the rocket. There is no rocket science behind this. All the things you are concentrate means how to create a report. That's it. Like using these options. So now I just created. So I just created a parameter called region. So let me create another parameter called country. Add parameter
Country.
country
Okay.
country text. I'll use available values, get the values from query.
Values from
I'll
query.
use the country data set.
Mm-hmm.
Field is country, label field is country. I'll press OK. Then go to the preview. So I have a two fields, which is country, which is region, another one is country. If I use Africa, if I use Africa, what happened? Yes, I
It will
am.
display the GDP of Africa. Oh.
This is not good. See, whatever you have given, it's working up to what you have given in the SQL level. You just use select distinct country from the global data. It's just giving all the countries. That's it. There is no wrong with this. If I use ANZ, I'm also getting all the things, but that is not good. It's not good. So if I use
It should
region, I should
display only the
get
country of Africa.
correct. Then that's why you are using concept called cascading reports. Okay, cascading reports, which means there is nothing much logic existing here. You can tell me in SQL level, if I use where clause, where region equal to,
Where region equal to Africa.
then I'll get particular countries, right?
Yes.
I'm getting countries, right? Africa.
Correct.
See, you're getting right. So like that, which means in order to get this in cascaded reports, just go to the data country data set. So whatever you have written, select distinct country from the global GDP rate where region equal to your parameter. You just pass your parameter. That's it. There is no so if you're directly use this is normal parameter. If you are using this cascaded parameter, which means one parameter you are passing another parameter. This is already you are using under one parameter, country parameter. Under the country parameter, you are using region as another parameter, which is cascaded.
Okay.
Now you can see here preview. See, it got disabled, which means you're not at selected anything. If I use choose Asia, see now it got
Then it's
enabled.
enabled and will show the country of Asia only.
This is very, 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 very important report, Abdul. Why? Because you already know, right? So if I use Go IBBO, if I given the start date, arriving and departure date, then only you can get the
Mm-hmm.
flight information between that dates. Got
Correct.
it?
Mm-hmm.
It should not give the all details. It should give the particular details within that range. See now I can
Oh
see
yes.
any South America, so I can get all this. Then I can use Peru. Then I can got it.
Correct.
This is not correct. You can see now what happened here.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Can you tell me what's happening here?
It
There is an
display the
issue in this
record.
report. There is an issue in this report. What happened? Any guess?
I guess it's a right report. When you select a South America, it will display the country of the America along with the GDP rate. When you select Asia, it does display the all country of the Asia along with the GDP rate. What's wrong here? This I don't know.
No. What region you have selected?
We have selected Asia.
What country you have selected?
Oh yes.
Which means
We have selected. Hmm. It
you have
should
selected.
only display the record of India. It should
Yes,
only display the GDP of India because we
but
have
it
selected
displays
India.
everything.
It
So
display
how
all
to do
countries.
mean? So what is the issue means? You have just selected where region equal to this, but you are not selected country also in the data set. Got it?
Oh yes.
You are just using only region. You are not using country.
Hmm.
Now I can see Asia, India. See, now I am getting. This is how your SSRS will work. Got
Hmm.
it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's. This report called Cascaded
Cascaded
report.
report. Hmm.
So let's create another report called Drill Down reports. Add new session. Drill down means what? Abdul? Drill down means
It's
what?
like a drop menu. Drop
Correct.
menu. It
You
means
see in my
yeah.
left hand side, you see my right hand side, what happened? See, there is a one session called SSRS session. If I expand this, I'm getting this shared reports, shared dataset reports. When I
Mm-hmm.
expand reports, I'm getting this,
Mm-hmm.
which means
Mm-hmm. In
records
hierarchy.
are in
In
grouping
hierarchy.
collection.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to expand, then only it will expand. Otherwise, it will not show. Got it?
Yes.
Yes. So let's how to achieve this concept in the reporting level. So let's assume the same concept like a global GDP date. I want to grouping all the region. I just want to group all the regions. NA is one region, SA is one region, Asia is one region,
Mm-hmm.
like that. So how to
Mm-hmm.
achieve this? So we'll just use same thing, data set.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, not data set, data source.
Yeah, first we need to
source.
select the data source.
Mm-hmm. Shared server name. Okay. I'll use the data source. Add data source. Embedded. Vs. Query designer. I'll add a table. Global. GDP rate. Add. Close. Region. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then add insert table region country GDP rate. So let's preview that. So I'm getting this. So I just want to drill down this level. So I just want to use the drill down in the report this level, which means region level. We have to option called groups. Add a group. So I just want
Okay, add
to
a group.
group the row level. You can come to the row group, add a group,
Okay.
parent group.
Mm-hmm.
Which one you are want to group by? I just want to group by region, add
Mm-hmm.
group header. Just apply the group by add group header. I'll press OK.
Mm-hmm.
Means see this you got
Mm-hmm.
additional as a drill down. So since you have two things in a report, no need to display the duplicates. So I'm just deleting this. Okay. So I just deleted this. So you're having group by, like you have a region, you are just using group by. So if you just use preview, see under Africa you have these two countries. Under ANZ you have two countries. Under Asia you have four countries. So they're just using group by thing. This is the group by option in SSRS. Okay.
I guess.
Now I want to drill through. I just want to drill through means it should not available. It should not display. So just go to the group properties. Sorry, here. Just go to the group properties. You have a visibility. You just instead of show option, just use hide.
Hide. Okay.
Just use
Then okay.
display can be toggled by the report item. Use region 1, which is nothing but you are this is why it came region 1 means you already defined region earlier, the one which you deleted, then it came regenerated from the existing column. That's what it came as a region 1. I'll press OK. Go to the preview. See, this is called drill through. If you
Mm-hmm.
press Africa, you will get this. If you get ANZ, you got this. If I don't want, I can display this. Got
All
it?
right. Mm-hmm.
What you achieved, I'll just explain you again for your better convention. See, I just created a report. This is one report. So what I did, I have to use a group by means. I'll just went to the group by, added the group by parent group,
Mm-hmm.
I added the region and added the group header.
Mm-hmm.
So since I have two columns, duplicate things, I just deleted one column, delete column.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to the details. I went to the group properties. I went to the visible, then hide it, then display the toggle by this report by item. Which item I want to display? Region. I'll press
Mm-hmm.
OK. Then preview. See, I'm getting report like this.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
All right.
All right. This is called drill-through reports. See, in interview perspective, they've asked what type of report you created, cascaded or drill-through. So drill down. This is not drill-through, drill down report. So how to
No.
create the drill report? They might ask you. So you can go to the add group properties of the column, and we have to go to the visibility. We can hide it and we can toggle by the item. So if you explain that, so that they will come to know, okay, this guy have an idea about that. Okay.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
So then create the next concept is drill through reports. Drill through reports means you have a report, so which
Mm-hmm.
is showing some data. From that
Mm-hmm.
data, you want to get the additional information about that report, which means I'll explain you why. You have a report, like you have an application which is
Mm-hmm.
having what result I can tell you means you have a Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a Facebook just showing all the profiles, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just
Mm-hmm.
showing the notifications, all the profiles, whatever the things are doing. So if you click the particular name, what it's
Mm-hmm.
showing me, it just navigated, it just redirecting you from
Mm-hmm.
your home
Another
page
particular
to
profile.
that other page.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
It means it's
Yes.
redirecting, drill through. It's going through the different page to show the information. For that purpose,
Correct.
we have created the drill through reports. Okay, you understand, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
For that, I just created one example, which means I just created a table called office inventory, which is having their employee rating, what their PM, their employee, and their rating. So one report which shows this to your business people. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So under this, if anyone want to know the details of that employee, suppose which is not exactly mandatory, they want to know the details of the particular employee means. So under whenever you want to select this, it will directly goes to the employee details. Like that, I just generated one report. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, in order to achieve that, I just created two tables. One is office inventory, another is employee inventory, which means
Mm-hmm.
you just initially you will present this. I want to get the details of any one employee. You can, if you click this, so it will navigate to this report and it will give the details. Okay, that is called drill through
Okay.
reports.
Mm-hmm.
So let's create a report. I'll create two reports. So let's create a main report, dataset, add dataset. See, this is not first of all data source, add data source. But it,
Share. Mm-hmm. Select the.
okay. Then dataset, add dataset, embedded. Data source, this one, which we already created. So I have the query, I can copy directly. I will copy this fields. Okay. I'll create a report table.
Mm-hmm.
If I preview this, so I'm getting all these details. Okay. So
Yes.
in order to prevent this, I just want to one second. Okay. So I just want to get the,
Mhm.
if I want to know, suppose you, this is you're showing to your management. If management want to know who is the employee ID 103, so it will directly navigate to that report. So I'll create
Mhm.
another report, add new report. So I'll create another report and which adds the employee details. Okay. So this is my report, which is having all the employee ID and employee names. So let me make it center. This one, this one, this one. Okay. So I just make it
Mhm.
center. So this is one report, which means, so I'll just close all these things. So I just want to, if I want to achieve this into drill through, so how to
Mhm.
do this drill through means, just go to this, right click, just observe what I'm doing. That's
Mhm.
it. Right click,
Mhm.
text box properties.
Mhm.
You have a option called action.
Mhm.
Last option, you can come to the action.
Go to
Just
report.
use the go to report.
Go to report.
Specify the report which you want to display.
Mhm.
Okay. There is no
Yes.
parameters. I'm not adding. Just press OK. That's it. What you did, right click, text box properties, action,
Mhm.
go to report. That's it.
Okay. Right
Click the
click
check
text
box of
box
go to report.
properties action and go to report.
Text box properties, action, and enable the go to report option.
Mhm.
Okay. If I just use preview, see it's giving preview option na.
Yes.
If I click this, what happened? It's giving all the
Like
details, but I don't want all the details, right?
yes.
I want particular details, so I have to modify some more thing. So let's create the report 303. So just I'll modify the data set where employee ID equal to employee ID. See, I got parameter. So fine. So
Mhm.
let's this is 3.3. Okay. So then I'll save it. I'll go here again, right click, text box properties, action, go to report, session 3.3. So I have a add employee ID is my value. So you are having a parameter na employee ID. For that parameter, it will take the employee ID as a value.
Okay.
Then I'll preview. If I click one or two, See, I'm getting, see, it's not going to any report, Abdul. See, it's not going any, not showing any other report. So whatever it's previewing, I want to see the 107. Who is the 107? See, it will run, it show the users. Got
Okay.
it? This is
Yes.
called drill through, like from one
Drill
report
through
to,
report.
yes, it's one report to other report. This is
Mhm.
drill down. Like if you click this, it's showing this. This is drill through, means if I want to, from one report to, it's going to another report. See, Hamid, got it?
Yes.
If you want, you can just use this video again. So there is no rocket science behind. You can create a simple table and you can achieve this. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So now today class we discussed about cascaded report. Under there is a one
Mhm.
another concept in parameterized report. Drill down and drill through. Okay.
Mhm.
So this
Yes.
is the, like tomorrow I'm just going to explain about the last concept, like a sub report, like a report under report, sub
Okay.
report,
Sub
and
report.
and also like how to use alignment, like how to making fonts and colors, like how you are making decorate, how you can decorate your report, like to show
How
efficiently
it means how do we design the reports?
designs, alignments, fonts, all these things.
Yes. Yeah,
Then
layout,
how to
all the layout.
deploy
Mhm.
this report into your application. All these things you
Okay.
can come. I'll show you. Okay.
All
So
right.
tomorrow I can complete this, and day after tomorrow, Saturday, I'll just take the class, and if
Sure.
you want Sunday also. So I'll
Yes, sure.
explain SSAS, and have you installed it, or you want me to install that?
We have installed the SQL Server, SQL Microsoft
Nice,
SQL Studio. We have
nice,
installed
nice,
it.
nice.
hmm
And Visual
hmm
Studio.
and we have downloaded Visual Studio, but haven't installed yet.
I'll install. Okay,
But
I'll help you to do that. So we'll do this
mm-hmm.
by 23rd. So you can complete SSIS and this MSDA part. So Monday onwards, we'll start with the Tableau. Okay.
All right.
Okay. See, I
Okay.
got even
Thank you.
yesterday. Yeah. Go
Yes.
ahead.
We didn't get a video recording of the last class, so please provide me. It means
Okay.
second class of the SSRS.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Ajay will provide you that. Uh,
Also, side
so
by side, Jagdish, if possible, please provide the video of the interview of the same topic like SSIS and SSRS that you covered, so that we can go through to that topic as well.
okay. Okay. You want any videos?
Yes, for the interview purpose.
Sure. 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 I'll give you.
Okay. All right. Thank you,
Okay,
Jagdish.
so
Thank you, Jagdish.
even yesterday, one of my
Mm-hmm.
student has placed in like they're only asking SSRS. He placed in PwC, so which is
Okay.
3 years of experience. So they were even like you only like attended the class within 3 months. So even I'm just gathering the questions from them. Now the calls are very
Mm-hmm.
huge. Like they're getting many calls nowadays. So you
Mm-hmm.
can achieve that. Okay, once you cracked it in
Mm-hmm.
May, you can switch it. Okay.
So, Jagdish, should I make a resume now and upload it in the different Naukri
Let
portals like Naukri.com? Mm-hmm. Or
Yes,
should I
yes,
wait?
yes. We'll do
Or
one
should I
thing.
wait? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. We'll do one thing. Let Tableau also get complete. So I'll help you to
Mm-hmm.
create the resume. I'll give you the
Mm-hmm.
template. So by that you
Mm-hmm.
can change your contact details and all your name and all those things. So once
Yes.
that is get done, right? So then you can I'll
Mm-hmm.
help you to how to post, how to give the key points in Naukri, how to
Mm-hmm.
highlight, how your recruiter will see they're getting thousands of resumes.
Mm-hmm.
So how your profile will be enthusiasm to pick that. All the things I'll explain you. And if you get a call, how you have to like behave with them. What are the details of all the things I can explain you.
All right. All right.
Next Tableau also get complete, then we can see.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
If
Okay.
you have any friends or any colleagues also, you can refer so that you can group by you can like jointly you can attend the call so that we can complete, so that you can, it's will easy to crack the interview, so to discuss all these things.
Sure, sure,
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Ajay.
man.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Bye.